Welcome back to the show. I am your host, Josh, and you are tuning in to another absolutely massive episode of PNT Out Loud, the final verdict. If you are joining me on your morning commute, if you're grinding away at your desk trying to get through the work week, or maybe you're just out walking the dog around the neighborhood, I am so pumped to have you here today. We have got an absolutely stacked episode for you. Grab your cold brew, seriously, get the massive cup today, maybe throw a little extra ice in there, because we are diving deep, and I mean deep, into the wearable tech revolution. Now listen to me closely. For the last 5, 6, maybe 7 years, the wearable tech market has been an absolute all-out arms race of screens. It has been a war. Who can make the brightest OLED display? Who can cram the most ridiculous amount of notifications onto your wrist? Who can make your smartwatch look and act exactly like a tiny, glowing Windows 11 desktop strapped to your arm? But recently, my friends, the pendulum has started to swing in the exact opposite direction. We are officially entering the era of the screenless fitness tracker. And honestly, I completely get it. I absolutely get it. When I'm working my day job as a scheduling coordinator, staring at spreadsheets, managing workflow software, and staring at dual monitors all day long, my eyes are completely fried by 5 o'clock. I do not want to look down at my wrist and see another screen buzzing with a demanding email from my manager. When I'm out on the golf course trying to sink a putt, or when I am standing waist deep in a river here in Pennsylvania, casting for a massive muskie, I want to unplug. I want to completely disconnect from the digital noise. But, and this is the big, massive but that we all face, I still want my data. I still want to know my heart rate. I want to know my sleep score, my stress levels, and my recovery metrics. I just do not want a glowing beacon on my arm ruining the peace and quiet of the moment. So today, we are doing a massive 4-way showdown. We are putting the heavy hitters head-to-head in the ultimate battle for your wrist. We are talking about the Google Fitbit Air, the Garmin Cirqa, the legendary Whoop, and the absolute wildcard that is finally available right now, the Luna Band. We are going to compare the specs, the pluses, the minuses, the real-world use cases, the smartphone apps for each, the pricing, those dreaded subscriptions, and most importantly, I am going to tell you exactly who each of these trackers is built for. Because at the end of the day, it all depends on the specific needs of the user, on which one would be best for them. And full disclosure before we even get into the weeds here. I am sitting behind this microphone right now, and I am currently wearing 3 of the 4 trackers we are talking about today. That's right. I look like an absolute cyborg. I have the Google Fitbit Air, the Luna Band, and the Garmin Cirqa strapped to my arms right now, collecting data as I speak to you. The only one I took off is the Whoop, and I will explain exactly why in just a minute. Let's kick things off with the godfather of the screenless movement, the Pioneer, the wearable that made elite athletes, CrossFitters, and tech bros everywhere absolutely obsessed with their strain score. I am talking about Whoop. For years, if you wanted a screenless tracker, you bought a Whoop. It was the only real game in town. It is a very simple, minimalist fabric strap with a highly advanced optical sensor tucked underneath. There is no clock. There are no text notifications. There is literally nothing to distract you. You wear it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and all the magic, all the heavy lifting, happens in the Whoop app on your phone. Whoop is completely focused on 3 main pillars: sleep, recovery, and strain. And folks, when I say focused, I mean they are obsessed. This thing monitors your heart rate variability, your HRV, with surgical precision. If you don't know what HRV is, it is essentially the variance in time between the beats of your heart, and it is a massive indicator of how stressed or recovered your nervous system is. If you are doing an intense workout, let's say you're doing some high-speed incline treadmill walking, Whoop calculates the exact physiological toll that took on your cardiovascular system and gives you a strain score. Then, when you go to sleep, it measures exactly how well your body bounced back. The next morning, it gives you a traffic light score. Green means you are primed to push hard and tackle the day. Yellow means you should probably take it easy, maybe just do some light stretching. And red? Red means your body is screaming for rest and you need to take a day off. The app is absolutely beautiful. It is gamified and incredibly intuitive. It even asks you to fill out a daily journal. It will ask you things like, did you drink black coffee today? Did you consume whey protein isolate before bed? Did you look at a screen right before going to sleep? It then takes all that data, cross-references it with your heart metrics, and tells you exactly what habits are helping or hurting your recovery. It is brilliant. But, and there is always a but in the tech world, Whoop has a massive, undeniable elephant in the room. The price. You do not actually buy a Whoop device. You rent the experience. It operates strictly on a subscription model. We are talking around $30 a month, or roughly $239 if you pay for a year upfront. That is steep, guys. Subscription fatigue is incredibly real right now. If you keep this thing for 3 years, you are paying well over $700. Personally, I absolutely do not want to pay for a standalone recurring fitness tracker subscription. I just don't. I hate the feeling of renting my own health data. Pros for Whoop: unmatched deep dive recovery data, an incredible app ecosystem. It is extremely comfortable to wear, and they even have bicep bands if you want it off your wrist entirely. Cons: that recurring monthly fee is brutal. Plus, you have to open your smartphone to see absolutely any data at all. Who is Whoop for? The elite athlete, the absolute data nerd who wants to optimize every single percentage point of their physical performance and does not mind paying a premium monthly fee to do it. All right, moving right along. Before we get into the massive tech giant that just stepped into the screenless ring, I want to take a quick second to talk about our digital wellness, which ties perfectly into getting away from screens. Are you tired of social media feeds controlled by toxic algorithms and endless ads? It's time to reclaim your digital peace. Introducing Lampstand. Lampstand is a completely chronological, algorithm-free social sanctuary built for genuine human connection. No data harvesting, no hidden posts, just real updates from the people who actually matter to you. Stop mindlessly scrolling and start illuminating the moments you care about. It's time to be the light. Secure your username and join today by visiting www.joinlampstand.com. That's www.joinlampstand.com. Welcome back. Let's shift gears and talk about one of the biggest players in the world. Enter Google. They have officially dropped the Google Fitbit Air. Listen, we all knew this was coming. Google has the Pixel Watch. They have the traditional Fitbit line with the Charge and the Inspire. But they desperately needed something for the minimalists. The Fitbit Air is a ridiculously thin, ultra-lightweight, completely screenless tracker. It is designed to sit right behind your wrist bone, secured with a really nice woven textile band. And let me tell you, setting this thing up on my smartphone was an absolute breeze. It took maybe 2 minutes, tops. Instead of a bulky screen, the Fitbit Air communicates with you via a single, elegant LED status light. If you firmly double tap the top of the tracker, you wake it up. A pulsing white light means it's charging. A solid white light means your battery is good to go. A red light? Time to plug it in. It is so elegant in its simplicity. It tracks your steps, your sleep, and your heart rate automatically in the background, syncing everything right to the Google Health app. It even has a smart, silent alarm that wakes you up with a gentle haptic vibration. That is absolutely fantastic when you are waking up at 5 a.m. to hit the road for work, and you do not want to wake your girlfriend up with a blaring phone alarm. The battery life? They promise up to a week, and in my personal experience wearing it right now, it easily hits that mark. It is phenomenal not having to pack another proprietary charging cable when I throw my bags into my car for a weekend getaway. Now let's talk about the ecosystem and the subscriptions. Just like Whoop, Google plays the subscription game with their Google Health Premium, which used to be Fitbit Premium. The Fitbit Air hardware itself is incredibly affordable, right around $99 bucks. But historically, to unlock your advanced health metrics, your deep sleep analysis, and your daily readiness scores, you needed to pay a monthly fee for premium. But wait, here is the absolute game changer that completely shifts the landscape for this device. The Fitbit Air subscription is currently included in the Google AI Pro and Google AI Ultra plans. Yes, you heard me correctly. If you are already paying for a Google AI plan, your Google Health Premium is bundled in for absolutely zero extra cost. For me personally, I already have a Google AI plan, so that subscription is completely included for me. It doesn't cost me a dime extra. And like I said earlier, I do not want to pay for any standalone fitness subscriptions. So the fact that this is folded into a service I already use, that is a massive plus for the Fitbit Air. It completely neutralizes the biggest negative of the device for anyone already in the Google AI ecosystem. Pros for Google Fitbit Air. Familiar and reliable Fitbit ecosystem, incredibly lightweight, seamlessly pairs with Android or iOS. And if you have a Google AI plan, the premium features are completely free. Plus, you can wear it alongside a traditional watch without looking silly. Cons. If you don't have a Google AI plan, you are stuck with that annoying Google Health Premium paywall to get the best data. Who is the Fitbit Air for? The everyday consumer who wants reliable, background health tracking without overthinking it. And more specifically, it is the absolute best choice for anyone who is already entrenched in the Google ecosystem and already subscribes to their AI plans. Now let's move on to the tracker that actually made me sit up in my chair and take notice. The heavyweight contender, the Garmin Cirqa. Garmin has finally given us a general-purpose, screen-free wearable, and oh man, they knocked this one completely out of the park. The Cirqa uses a super comfortable fabric loop band. There are no text notifications, no calendar alerts buzzing your arm when you're trying to relax on the couch. Just pure, unadulterated health and fitness tracking. Here's what absolutely blew my mind about this device. Garmin managed to pack almost all the flagship features of their high-end, $500 sports watches into this tiny, screenless band. We are talking 24/7 continuous heart rate, pulse ox blood oxygen tracking, in-depth sleep scores, and my absolute favorite Garmin feature in the entire world, body battery. If you have never used a Garmin device and you don't know what body battery is, let me explain it, because it is a total game changer. It treats your physical energy levels exactly like a smartphone battery, from 0 to 100. I can literally watch my body battery drain during a chaotic, stressful day of managing schedules, putting out fires at work, and running around the office. And conversely, I can physically see it recharge when I sit down on the couch in the evening or get a great night's sleep. The Cirqa tracks all of this flawlessly in the background. It tracks over 80 different activities. It has automatic activity detection for walking and running, and it even has connected GPS. So, if I'm out walking the dog around the neighborhood, it piggybacks off my phone's GPS to give me incredibly accurate distance and pace data right inside the Garmin Connect app. It also tracks your HRV status and your skin temperature while you sleep, which is an incredible metric for detecting if your body is fighting off a cold before you even feel the symptoms. And the battery life? Up to 10 days. That is massive for a device tracking this much data. But wait, hold the phone. Here is the absolute best part. This is the knockout punch from Garmin. Are you ready for this? No. Subscription. Required. You buy the hardware once, you own the hardware forever, and you own your data. There is no premium paywall hiding your sleep metrics. There is zero recurring monthly fee. You get the elite Garmin analytics entirely for free within their app. Pros for Garmin Cirqa. No mandatory subscription whatsoever. Elite Garmin analytics like body battery and training readiness. A phenomenal 10-day battery life and a beautiful, rugged fabric design. Cons. The Garmin Connect app can be a little overwhelming if you are new to the ecosystem. It is incredibly data-heavy, and there's a bit of a learning curve to figure out where everything lives in the menus. Who is the Garmin Cirqa for? The serious data enthusiast, the runner, the hiker, or the golfer who hates monthly fees with a burning passion? If you want the depth of Whoop without paying $30 a month, this is your device. Period. Alright folks, let's talk about the new kid on the block. The Wildcard. The device that everybody has been asking me about on the tech forums and in the comments section. The Luna Band. It is out. It is available right now. And let me tell you, they are doing things completely differently than the legacy brands. The Luna Band is billed as an AI-powered fitness tracker. Physically, it is a sleek 40mm module that sits on a very comfortable nylon hook and loop strap. It looks incredibly futuristic. It comes in some killer colors: black, green, gold, orange. It also boasts a massive 10-day battery life. But honestly, the hardware isn't even the star of the show here. The real star is Life OS, their proprietary AI health engine. While Fitbit, Garmin, and Whoop all rely on you opening up a smartphone app to stare at charts, line graphs, and percentages, Luna is trying to be your proactive, personalized health coach. It uses very subtle, intelligent haptic alerts to remind you to hydrate if your metrics show you are lagging, or to take a focus break if it senses your stress levels spiking. But the absolute coolest, most mind-blowing feature of the LunaBand? Voice interactions. Guys, picture this scenario. I am out in the garage on a Saturday. I am covered head to toe in sawdust. I am running a pneumatic nailer on a big DIY home maintenance project. Both of my hands are completely tied up. I don't have a free hand to pull out my phone, unlock it, open up a food logging app, search for a barcode, and log my snack. With the LunaBand, you literally just use voice commands. I can just speak out loud and say, "Hey, I just ate a David protein bar," or "Hey, I just drank my morning cold brew." And the AI understands the natural language, logs the calories, logs the macronutrients, logs the caffeine intake, and instantly factors all of it into my daily recovery and energy scores. That is revolutionary. It completely removes the friction of health tracking. It tracks over 70 different metrics. It does automatic workout detection for running, walking, cycling, and rowing. It tracks your sleep stages, your daily stress, and your readiness to train. And just like Garmin, are you ready for this? No subscription, zero. There are absolutely no additional charges for the AI coaching and the advanced voice insights. You buy the band for around $149, and that is it. Pros for LunaBand. Voice logging is an absolute total game changer for busy people. 10-day battery life, no subscription required, and it actively coaches you in real time rather than just dumping raw data on you the next morning. Cons. It is a brand new company. The ecosystem simply isn't as proven, tested, or robust as a Garmin or a Google yet. You are trusting a newcomer to keep their servers running and their software updated. Who is the LunaBand for? The early adopter. The tech enthusiast who wants AI integration to make their daily life easier, not more complicated. If you hate manually logging your meals and workouts, this is the tracker for you. Wow. What a lineup. So, it is time for the final verdict. We've got the Whoop, the Fitbit Air, the Garmin Cirqa, and the LunaBand. Let's break this down into 3 quick, definitive categories so you can make the right choice for your wrist. Category 1, the app experience. If you want highly gamified, beautifully presented data, and you care deeply about how much exact cardiovascular stress your body is under, Whoop still wears the crown for app design. Their UI is an absolute masterclass. But if you want a true futuristic assistant that actually talks to you and lets you log things completely hands-free, the LunaBand takes it with their Life OS AI. Category 2, price and value. This category is an absolute bloodbath. Whoop is going to drain your wallet over time with that hefty monthly subscription. If you keep a device for 2 to 3 years, the total cost of ownership on Whoop is absolutely brutal. Now, Fitbit Air would fall into the same trap with Google Health Premium, but as I mentioned, if you already pay for a Google AI plan like I do, it is completely included. That makes the Fitbit Air an incredible value for Google Power users. However, for the general public who wants zero recurring fees, the Garmin Cirqa and LunaBand absolutely destroy the competition in this category. You buy it once, you are done. I give Garmin the slight edge here simply because their hardware durability and software reliability reputation is absolutely legendary. Category 3, real-world usability. If you're someone who just likes to completely unplug, maybe you're spending the weekend with the family, or you're just trying to get some quiet time away from the screens while you're out fishing on the river, all 4 of these devices do a fantastic job of keeping you disconnected. But the Garmin Circa's body battery is, in my personal opinion, the most relatable and easy to understand metric for the average working adult. It tells you exactly how much gas you have left in the tank to get through your shift. On the flip side, the LunaBand's voice logging is so incredibly practical for busy, hands-on days that it is very, very hard to ignore. The winner? Like I said at the very beginning of the show, it genuinely depends on your specific lifestyle and your specific needs. There is no one-size-fits-all answer here. If you are a hardcore, competitive athlete and price is absolutely no object, get the Whoop. If you want simple, reliable, lightweight tracking and you already pay for a Google AI plan so the subscription is included, the Google Fitbit Air will do you incredibly right. If you want the smartest, most futuristic tech and you love the idea of an AI coach that you can talk to, run, do not walk, and grab the LunaBand. But if I had to pick just one to slap on my wrist right now for the perfect balance of deep, reliable metrics, an insane 10-day battery life, and absolutely no monthly fees to worry about, I am handing the ultimate crown to the Garmin Cirqa. It is just an absolute powerhouse of a device. Listen to me, no matter which one of these four you choose, taking that step to get away from a glowing, buzzing screen on your wrist is a phenomenal step toward better mental clarity and better focus on the things and the people that actually matter in your life. Alright guys, that is all the time we have for today's massive showdown. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments or on social. Are you Team Whoop? Are you jumping on the Luna Band hype train? Or are you rocking the Garmin like me? Keep rocking, keep innovating, take care of yourselves, God bless, and I will catch you all on the next episode of PNT Out Loud, the final verdict. Peace.